things to think about if you are going to install it. I'm going to show you a couple of images of various subterranean heating and cooling systems and how they were installed, just so we can talk about the pros and cons of each one, and you can get some ideas. As I mentioned, there's a few case study videos where we talk about how these systems are being deployed as well, and they go into a lot more detail than I'm going to be able to go into in these slides. So this is a greenhouse that's featured in the case studies, and it's an attached greenhouse to a house. And the entire system basically runs off of a 50-gallon barrel, an inline fan, and a series of these 4.5-inch corrugated weeping tiles. Now the weeping tiles basically connect into a common plenum that is the barrel, and these pipes run underneath the soil strata where all the growing is occurring. All the pipes terminate on the south wall of the greenhouse, where they come into a common manifold and an air register that then replaces the air back up into the actual greenhouse structure itself. So you can see them coming up into the common manifold. And the greenhouse is still in construction in this photo here. And so those pipes have now been sufficiently buried underneath the soil. You can kind of get a picture of the pipes there in the background. They're going into that common register. There's a picture of that register right there. So when the fan is actually operating, the air moves through this register and back across the plant, so it's giving some air movement in the greenhouse itself. And it's kind of hard to see, but on the bottom left-hand corner you can see a largish sized duct. That duct goes all the way up to the ceiling. There's a fan right at ground level, which is attached to a two-way thermostat. And so the reason that we have a duct going all the way up to the top of the greenhouse is that's where the warmest, most moist air is going to be. And that's where we want to capture all that energy that is pretty much useless up there. Just another little note in this greenhouse, these three vents represent the dryer vent, the HRV vent, and also the bathroom vent. And so whenever the house is ventilating waste air with moisture and heat in it, it's going straight into the greenhouse.